Hey, Guitar Talk, number 3. This topic's love. Oh my. I'm not the one, I mean, I've tried in love quite a few times. Like I said, I'm getting a divorce, so I'm not probably the best person to speak on it. But my dad and mom have been together 56 years. Um, you could say it's from a different generation, different time, but I've seen other people be married a long time. What do you think your secret is?
I told it at the wedding. We argued.
They say they argue.
Of course.
But what's the ending of the argument?
Make up.
Oh, they make up. Well, but what makes you want to make up? Love.
I love
Okay.
that person.
You love that person.
Puts up with me.
You love having her energy around.
She puts up with me.
She puts up with you, yeah.
Well, and I put up with her. Sometimes we.
You could have put up with somebody else. Why'd you pick her?
Huh?
Why'd you pick her? Why'd she pick you? She had a sparkle in her eye. She still has that sparkle after 56 years for her. That's pretty cool. Sparkle in your eye. It's a wonderful thing.
Someone you can count on.
Someone you can count on. Walk through this journey together, huh?
Yeah. And make no mistake. The journey starts out.
The journey starts out what? It starts out when you're young,
Yeah.
or whenever you get married.
And
You know.
And no one, especially older people, can't tell you what to think or do.
No, it's your relationship.
Because you're young and you're full of vinegar.
Oh, when you're young, you're full of vinegar.
And you think you know it.
Everybody thinks they
And
know
even
it when
old
they're
people-
young.
Even old people
Even I
think
did.
they know it. They
Right.
don't know it.
Right?
We don't know everything, but probably you draw from your experiences.
You draw from experiences.
How many?
What made it easy? Like on your easy days? Because everybody can talk about arguments and fighting through those or working through it, and you got to want to work through it. But what about the easy days? Did you ever get mundane and like got too basic for you? So, like you get bored.
No.
No boredom?
No. A lot of people get into their late 30s, 40s, and they look around and go, "Is this all it is?"
Oh, you're talking about when they get older. Is this all there is? Is married life or the single life or whatever you want to call it?
Or if something goes wrong and you go, "Why am I even trying here?"
Oh, you mean just in yourself? You're like, why am I even trying?
No, it could be anything. Why do I paint this room in the house? And 3 years from now,
okay.
I'm painting it again. Or I'm
So
cutting the grass.
So
Why do I
like
cut
he's
the
talking
grass?
about tasks. Like if you paint a room in 3 years, you're gonna have to paint it again. Why do it? What's the point?
What's the point?
What's the point? So what
When
is the
you
point?
get older, you start looking around and you go, "Why am I doing this?"
Well, what is the
certain
point?
thing?"
What is the point? I mean, any experience you could look at that like that. Why did I go to Vegas? Why did I go to Florida?
Because
What's the
little
point?
things sometimes-
What, the experience?
Sometimes the little things mean more than if you won thousands of dollars.
That's true. Sometimes the little things do mean more.
Okay.
Think about the first time your kid crawled, or the first time you got an A on a test, the first time you kissed your special someone. It's a small thing, but it becomes a very big thing. At least it should, you know. But some people look at the extravagance, right? They look at I gotta have a brand new Bugatti or a brand new Rolls Royce or whatever.
Sometimes I think it's
And-
just telling a story
What do you mean telling a story?
about the good things, not just the mundane.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
that-
even the mundane
maybe
days
you-
were good.
maybe you-
I remember
maybe
those
you
days.
edit out bad things.
He's talking about
Remember the
editing
good
now.
things.
So when you have bad things in your life, you should edit them out.
Yeah,
He
good.
saw that on Romano's show, Ray Romano. So
Play that
there's your
one.
plug there.
Play that one thing you used to do for me. The
What?
real fast. Maybe that's it.
Oh, he's talking. But no, the mundane days should help you get through those bad days. I think, don't you think? Don't they help you get through? I mean, they've been here. They were with you.
The
You know,
bad
even when
things?
you had like a stubbed toe or a
you're
burnt
sick.
finger or you're sick or,
And
and then you
come out
have
of
the
it.
argument. You know, those mundane days should go. Wow, he was just there for all those little things. He should be there for all the big things.
Everything has a lesson. if
Everything
you
has a
pay
lesson, yeah.
attention.
Yeah, yeah. If you pay attention, yeah, it does. It really does.
I don't know.
I know I've learned lessons. I know my dad. Just a little bit of background. He's been in many jobs like me. Well, quite a few. Let's put it that way. Worked for a gas company. Worked for or not the electric company. I'm sorry. He worked for a company that's now defunct. It's called Packard Electric, but a subsidiary of General Motors. He was in the coal mine for a little bit, and he hated it. He wanted to do better, and nothing against anybody that does any job. I love everybody that does every job. Think about it. Every and you remember COVID. Even the person that was serving, a burger was a good. They're worthy, and they're worth just as much as the CEO of a company. My dad and mom always taught me to treat everybody with the same care, respect.
Don't.
I mean, sometimes you do bad, but
you
yeah.
can look back to your roots of your older family members that are gone.
Yeah, the older
and
family
really
members that are not here
think
no more.
what they went through and how lucky you are.
Yeah, they went through a lot. So
Lot of
they
hell.
built your generations to get to where you're at. I mean, we were talking about this in the house before we got on this video, but what they've done to get us to where we're at, and some of us take it for granted. And I know that even periods of my life I did. Oh my God, I'm going to university. My grandfather never did that.
If
Some of those guys quit school at what grade? It was like seventh, eighth grade. They didn't even go to school. So my grandfather
go to
always
work.
said he wanted me to,
Go to college.
go to further education because he didn't get a chance to do it. So when you have people spark fire in your dreams, and you don't think about it like that when he says it, but now that he's been gone quite some time, and my dad said it to me, hey, go, pursue something. It's not just university, whether it's trade school. My brother's been a welder for 30 years and he's awesome at it. I tried working with him for about a year and he said, put your boots on. I did.
It's not you.
And I went in there and I went,
It's not
wow.
It's not you.
It was hard. It was hard work. I mean, like I said, I've been in 48 jobs, 45, since I was 15. I started working when I was 15 in restaurants, and then I went to grocery stores.
all over the place.
All over the place.
You don't have
I've been
to go-
everywhere. I worked for an airline for a little bit. Worked as a nurse for a little bit, for about 2.5 years. And man, I got to think about all the jobs. Worked servicing equipment in restaurants and underground. Went underground for a little bit. Yeah, that was fun. Servicing equipment.
So like you
Every experience I never thought I'd use actually came back on me multiple times in my life. So don't discount the generations that came before you. That's just food for thought. But what do you got? Any parting words? Just for this one, anyway.
if you're not a happy person, you gotta go out and find whether it's gonna make you happy. because no one can make you happy.
And he said that if you're not a happy person, you can't look outside of the world to make you happy.
You can't expect somebody
You
else
can't
to
expect
make
somebody
you
else to
happy.
make you happy. You have to want to be happy.
If
You have to want to smile. You have to want to go out into the world and project that.
That's good.
And-
Line. Good line.
What?
Find a way to smile.
Find a way to smile.
Find something that will make you smile.
You got to watch what you put in your head and heart and all that stuff. So.
You know. Okay.